While you're trying to prove that you're evolving, someone in silence is already far ahead of you. And the most uncomfortable part is that almost no one notices it happening. Because the people who truly grow almost never announce it. You've seen this before. The people who talk the most about change, who announce every new plan, who post discipline, goals, routines, new identities every month, new projects every season, new versions of themselves every year. And yet, nothing truly changes. Meanwhile, there's someone else, quiet, invisible, almost unnoticed. No speeches, no declarations, no performance. And somehow, year after year, they keep moving forward. In the next few minutes, you're going to understand why silent growth always goes further, why public discipline usually collapses, and the invisible mistake that keeps most people trapped at the same level. And if you're serious about building real strength, this may completely change how you approach your own evolution. Watch what usually happens. When someone decides to change, the first thing they do is not work. They talk, they announce it, they explain it, they seek witnesses. Because speaking creates identity. For a moment, motivation rises, confidence appears. They feel different, without having changed anything yet. And slowly, discipline weakens, habits fade, consistency disappears. But one thing remains: the image of someone who is becoming better. And this is where most people quietly sabotage their own future. There is a brutal difference between wanting to grow and being ready to grow. Those who want to grow talk, plan, promise, declare. Those who are ready to grow work in silence. And this is not humility. It is something much deeper: self-protection. The human brain is dangerous in one specific way. When you announce a plan, it releases part of the emotional reward immediately. You feel more disciplined than you are, more evolved than you are, stronger than you have built. Without doing the work, without paying the price. This creates a fatal illusion: the feeling of progress without progress. And the more you talk, the less urgency you feel to prove. But this is not the real reason. The real reason is much darker. Now I want to ask you something simple, and I want you to answer honestly. When you announce your plans, are you seeking discipline or approval? Do you really want to change, or do you want people to believe you're changing? Because there is one silent fear behind almost all real growth: the fear of failing in public, the fear of disappointing, the fear of being exposed, and above all, the fear of discovering you are not as capable as you imagine. Those who grow in silence protect themselves from this risk. They prefer to fail privately then collapse in front of an audience. And that is exactly what creates an invisible advantage. There is a difference that changes everything. Some people build image. Others build identity. Those who build image need to be seen, need validation, need applause. Those who build identity need only consistency. Image depends on attention. Identity depends on character. And character does not need an audience. The Stoics said something simple. Do not seek to appear virtuous. Become virtuous. The strongest people you've ever met rarely spoke about strength. The most disciplined rarely preached discipline. And those who grew the most almost never announced transformation. Because real growth is silent by nature. It requires repetition, failure, shame, reconstruction. And no one wants to watch that. Not even you. Here comes the dangerous part. Most people believe silent growth means confidence. In reality, it means awareness. They understand that public plans create useless pressure. Promises generate anxiety. Expectations steal energy. And they know something else. The hardest growth happens when no one is watching. Those who grow in silence do one simple thing. They replace announcements with habits, speeches with repetition, image with identity. They understand invisible consistency always defeats public motivation. And slowly, results begin to speak for themselves. Without noise, without explanation, without performance. Because when you truly grow, the world notices before you need to explain. Now I leave you with one final question. Who are you trying to impress? And why? Because in the end, no one will remember your plans. No one will care about your intentions. No one will applaud your promises. Only one thing remains: who you had the courage to become when no one was watching. If this video touched something you recognize in yourself, do not share it for me. Share it to mark the moment you stopped postponing your own evolution. Subscribing here is not supporting a channel. It is recording in silence that you finally decided to take yourself seriously. Not to prove you changed, but to remind yourself that this time you will.